Hola, this is Senora Belknap. Welcome to your Spanish 1 online course with Pasco eSchool. I'm really glad that you chose Spanish, and I'm happy to have you and get started working with you. If you are watching this Getting Started video and you have not scheduled your welcome call with me, please take the time to do so after you watch this by logging into the course. And from the home page, you'll see that there is a link to my appointment calendar where it says appointment scheduling. Click here. When you click on it, it does go ahead and launch my appointment scheduler app, and you'll choose welcome call. Please make sure that you do schedule with a parent. It's really important that you schedule your welcome call with a parent so that I can meet both of you and talk to you all about the Spanish 1 online course procedures and all the different contacts throughout the year that we need to have. All right. Well, so you may be wondering a couple of things. How do I contact my teacher? Well, my phone number is listed here on the home page, right next to my picture. You can call or text this number. Just please remember to always leave your name and details when you call, text, or even email me. This way I can promptly return the contact by email, text, or by phone. Also, a couple of things. For Spanish 1, the class consists of Segment 1 and Segment 2. So if you're taking the whole class, you will start out in Segment 1, Module 1, and complete all the way through to Module 7 in Segment 2. The first half of the year you'll be working in Segment 1, and the second half of the year, of course, you'll be working in Segment 2. Modules are the same thing as chapters, and segments are the same thing as semesters. When you are looking at the home page, if you scroll down a little bit, you will see that there is a hyperlink, and it says, click here to get course pace charts. When you click on it, it will launch a copy of the traditional pace chart. You might be asking, what is a pace chart or a pace guide? Actually, the one that I have posted here is the minimum number of assignments that you need to do each week to be considered actively enrolled in my class and avoid getting dropped or withdrawn from the course. So as you see, it goes through and it starts with Segment 1 and it has the pace chart and it tells you exactly which assignments to complete. This pace chart, the traditional pace chart, actually has you completing each segment in 16 weeks. And if you want to work faster, you always have that option of doing so. You can work faster through the lessons and hand in more than the required amount on each week. That's just fine. You just never want to work below the minimum because then you're considered inactive and not keeping on pace. Okay. Up across the top, whenever you want to go back to the home landing page where you see my picture and all the announcements and such, you just go up across the top and click on the icon of a house, and it will always take you back to the home page. All right, so the first thing that I want you to do to get started is actually go into the class, log in, and when you get to the home page, up across the top, you'll see a little icon of a book, and when you hover over it, it says Lessons. And you just kind of have to think about this. When you go to the Lessons icon, you're essentially going to your electronic textbook. So you want to, like I said, to get started, you want to log into the course from the home page. Go ahead and select and click on the Lessons icon. and it is going to take you right into the Spanish course. And you can see what I was talking about previously. You can see that there is a segment 1, segmento uno, and you see that consists of module 1, 2, 3, 4, and then you see segmento dos, and that consists of modulo 5, 6, 7. You always want to be working in order. The class has been designed in a logical order, and each of the skills in one module builds upon and transitions you to the next. So you do not want to be skipping around modules. That is not allowed. And will warrant a phone call to you and to a parent. So always work in order. The first thing you want to do, though, if you're getting started, you want to click right where it says Getting Started, just underneath the fancy Español Uno. You can also go over to the menu bar and select Getting Started or your different modules, okay? But Getting Started is either under the menu or you can click directly from this page. So you're going to click on it, and then I just want you to scroll through and read through everything in this Getting Started lesson. It's really important because it's going to tell you a lot of different specifics about the course and how you get around, navigate, and the different tools that are available. All right, as you can see, I'm scrolling through, and you can see it starts going into some real specifics about this class. So you just want to go through all these different things. It doesn't take you too long to get through it, especially this speech practice tool. That's something you really want to read about under the Getting Started tab. And you'll just keep scrolling through. Talks to you about what a DBA is, and you are required to do DBA phone calls with me throughout the Spanish 1 course. They're usually somewhere around halfway to 3/4 of the way through each module, and they are mandatory. And then you just keep scrolling through, and you'll get to the end. All right, so anytime that you would want to go back to the home page, just go up at the top to the black bar, and you'll get to that icon of a house. Go ahead and click on it, and it does take you to the home page, which is kind of the landing page. Whenever you log in, the first place you're going to be taken is to this home page. Sometimes it's referred to as the announcement page. This scrolling announcement many times will change every couple of weeks with things that I want you to be immediately aware of. Let's just go over a couple of the things across the top on the black bar across here. Like I said, when you hover over it, it will tell you what it is. So your lessons tab is going to be something, or the lessons icon is going to be something you're clicking on all the time, because that's where you're going to go to work and do your practice activities and study the different vocab and grammar lessons and concepts. So another one of the icons across the top that you see up here looks kind of like a little tray. When you click on that, or even when you hover over it, you'll see that it says assessments. And when you click on it, it's going to take you to your workload. And this kind of lists everything that you need to do, and it's actually where you're going to go to submit assignments. The next button across the top is the home button. Like I told you before and mentioned previously, that's where you'll click to always get back to the course homepage, or also what's known as the announcement page. The next icon, they call it the main menu. There is some expanded menu items in there. One of the things that you'll use most often under the main menu is Gradebook. When you click on Gradebook, this is where you're going to go to get a quick snapshot of how you're doing in the class. Right now it shows 0 for me because I have nothing in here completed. But you'll have information filled out. This is also where you're going to go to click on things and resubmit assignments. So the greatest feature of online school in regards to your assignments is that you do have up to 3 tries. So if you do poorly on it the first time around, you can always go back to the lesson, study the notes, send me a quick text, ask for clarification, and then try it again. So this is where you would come to resubmit an assignment that you've already submitted, and you need to get back at it to resubmit it so you can get a better grade. Another thing across the top that you're going to see is the icon of an envelope, and that's your check email icon. Every time you log in, you want to look up and see if you have a number highlighted in red, and if you do, just means you have a message from me waiting to be read. All of the important feedback and comments on the work that you've turned into me are sent to your email box in this class. So you do want to track your email always. I do make other announcements through the course email. So like I said, whenever you log into the class, you're going to see a circle highlighted in red with a number if you do indeed have messages that you need to watch. Okay, well, this concludes the Getting Started video, and I cannot wait to talk to you and see all of your great work coming in. To end the video, just going to show you a couple of photos to help you learn about my favorite things. Adios! Can't wait to work with you!